Hey everyone, it's Maxine from the zoo again. Welcome to the next zoo update video. We have had another very busy week. We never stop. So I'm standing in front of our new outdoor African grey enclosure. So we had African greys inside the hothouse that just had an indoor bit, and as soon as the weather got nice we decided that we were going to build them an outdoor aviary as well. So this is their new sort of play area, and they love coming outside and making loads of noises, whistles, dings, dongs, duck noises, seagull noises, every kind of noises you can possibly imagine, and you can hear them all over the zoo, which is just amazing. So we've got 5 African greys all together, which next time you come to the zoo you'll be able to see. So yeah, super pleased with this enclosure. Now, for those who don't know, we do a lot of the work in-house. Obviously we don't get contractors in if we can help it, so we obviously try and save money and we recycle resources as much as possible. My dad is like the master of disaster with building, so he knows how to build anything. So all the enclosures and everything here at the zoo are built by him. He's just amazing, and every year we're just getting better and better with our techniques and building things. So, you know, we do manage to get things done a lot kind of cheaper than other zoos, because we can do all of our own marketing, all of our own design work in-house, because I do that. My mum is a master with money and has the most important job of all, and that is keeping me and my dad in check. So she's in charge of all the finances, all of the infrastructure, and basically keeping us going. The 3 of us together work perfectly. The only things that we tend to get built by other companies are the bigger buildings that we've had put up here. So by doing this and keeping things in-house, we can keep our admission prices down as well, because obviously we want to pass that on to the people that visit us, because you guys support us the most. So yeah, it's quite exciting. So with the new kind of announcement that was made on Sunday, we have decided that we're not going to be opening for quite some time yet, just because, you know, we still want to protect our core staff and the animals here at the zoo, so we don't want to be opening our doors up and kind of causing more issues, because again, if one of us goes down we all go down, because we are quite a close-knit team, and obviously the 6 of us that live on site, you know, so if one of us gets it we all get it. So unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to be open for the foreseeable future as of yet, but we will obviously do that when it is safe to do so. We've had a lot of donations in this last week, which has been like still massively overwhelming. You know, the fact that people keep thinking about us is just brilliant, so thank you so much. Harrison and Olive did their bounce-a-thon last Saturday. They raised £580 in total. They looked absolutely knackered by the end of it. Obviously they did it social distancing, so they were each on their own trampolines in their own back gardens. So that was pretty sweet to see. So thank you so much for doing that for us. We can't wait to open back up again and you can come and see everything again. M&S in Cramlington, thank you. You've been donating all kinds of food to us, loads of fruit and veg, and the animals have been enjoying them. Watermelon came in the last lot, and the capybara absolutely love watermelon, so thank you very much. Speaking of capybara, their pond has proper settled in now, and the cappies are loving it. Unfortunately I can't get anywhere near the capybara with a camera because they don't like me, because I appear every time the vet comes. So whenever there's a vet they associate me with the vet, so they all scarper. So one of our keepers, Becca, caught this amazing footage of them all in the pond enjoying it. So yeah, I think that was a real hit. Morrison's and Berwick, we got a whole bunch of food off you guys this morning. 12 12 crates to be exact, so yeah, thank you so much. Loads of broccoli, so yeah, the capybaras are going to be super happy. Richard, the rhea, has started sitting on his eggs. We don't know if it's going to be a success or not. He's never managed to do it successfully, but you know, we'll just give him the opportunity to do so. Last time I counted, there was 23 eggs in the paddock there, but he's only sitting on about 6 of them. They've got some kind of like sixth sense where they know if some eggs are good and some aren't, so he'll kind of shuffle them about and kind of kick out ones he's not too interested in, or and save the ones that he thinks are good, so he knows what he's doing. Here we are at the capybara. Look at them all looking at me suspiciously. They all just freeze because they're like, oh, it's that woman. Oh, I love them really. The local co-op has been twice actually in the last week, delivering all kinds of fruit and veg, so thank you so much. It all gets used, so yeah, that's awesome. And as per usual, Hill Rise store in Felton, you give us fresh fruit and veg every time we come and take the post, so thank you so much too. We get some really unusual stuff from you guys. The keepers have also been busy taking advantage of the fact that there's no people around and redone sort of holding areas and parts of the park that it's not as easy to kind of get stuff done when we're open and there's loads of people about. So lemurs have got a whole new refreshed kind of holding area, new bark chipped. We'll just go and have a look at the lynx, see what they're up to. We've also had the Northumberland Rivers Trust down here doing bits of conservation work down on the river, tying up bits of branches to try and encourage fish, smaller fish, to kind of hang out in the river, which is really nice. Anything we can do for native species is really cool. Oh, look at this. Passed out. I don't know if you'll be able to see him on the GoPro, but there he is. If I can kind of point, there he is there. Fast asleep. Having a cat nap. Canadian lynx at this time of year look totally different. So they're kind of like a brownie colour. They look really slim. Obviously in the winter they get this huge massive thick coat and they're super white, so they blend in with like a snowier habitat. But now they look absolutely gorgeous, very trim. Believe it or not, Canadian lynx, even though they're quite like a largest cat when you look at them, they only weigh, our boys are only about 10 kilos, which is nothing when you compare them to Cromitty, the Scottish wildcat, who's like 7. So Cromitty ate all the pies, but they're just all fluff, those Canadian lynx. There's not a lot of denseness about them. So the new project that we've been working on, we've kind of like kickstarted it a bit actually. Obviously having no public around and we have a bit more free time for us to kind of carry on with stuff. We've got quite a bit of it done actually, we're ahead of schedule, so just might be that when we open we've got quite an exciting new species for you guys. I'll just give you a quick view of it. Oh, let's have a look at the raccoons while we're here. They're always popular. Hi! How's it going? Such a lovely enclosure. This week as well, we used to have a North American tree porcupine and a striped skunk in here, which are obviously both North American species, and they were all mixed together. Now, unfortunately, because raccoons are just so annoying, so intense and so in your face, Pinecone the tree porcupine was sick of them. And the striped skunk had seen enough of them as well. So we decided to build them a whole new enclosure. So we got them shifted this morning actually, and they seem to be settling in really well. And yeah, the raccoons can just annoy each other now, they don't have to annoy anybody else. We tried a mixed species exhibit, sometimes it really works out, and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, Pinecone and Oscar the skunk are settling in now, so I'll do a video of them next week and we'll see how they're getting on. here we are at the new enclosure. That's Keith, our super duper handyman, who's just dumping some more soil in here. And that's my dad over there on the digger. The digger is my dad's happy place. We got it rented in half price because obviously machinery hire places aren't really hiring out at the moment, so just sitting in their yards, so they gave us a bit of a deal on it, so that just meant that we could crack on a bit more. Oh, you'll love this, you'll love this. Look at who's in the cab with me dad. Where's Billy?
I try to get people's attention, but no one notices.
What are you doing?
Digging a trench so we can sink the fence into the ground about 4 or 5 inches. So they don't dig out.
What's Millie doing?
Millie's the supervisor. Aren't you, Millie?
Response.co.uk. Now, good wind barrows has helped thousands.
Yeah, so Cumbria Steel are going to be coming in next week to put in the foundations for the house that we're putting here, which is going to have an on-show area that you'll be able to see these animals if they decide to be inside, and obviously some off-show areas as well if they want to hide. And then these are the paddocks. So yeah, it's quite a big project. The drones captured it a lot better than I have with this GoPro. But yeah, it's super exciting. It's definitely a first for Northumberland. And yeah, we can't wait to show you guys. It's looking great. As I said before, my dad, bless him, like he is so talented with all of his machinery, all of his equipment. He just never stops. He is literally a machine himself. But without him, this place would not be anything like it is, because he's just so skilled, everything that he does. You know, so it's quite handy that we all kind of have our own little niches that we kind of specialize in. But yeah, another gorgeous day. We can't believe the weather. The weather's been so bloody nice. And you guys can't be here to enjoy it with us, which is a shame. So the domestics team has been pretty busy as well. And David, our new kind of equine keeper, has managed to get Fudge and Bailey kind of broken, if you like. Because Fudge is a Clydesdale horse, he's a working horse, and we want to try and do displays with him and like using machinery and stuff like that, how they were kind of bred to be used. So we'll just have a quick little look at what he's doing with them. I think he's lunging Fudge at the moment. Here we go. So those of you who are regular visitors of the zoo will notice that Bailey and Fudge's condition is tip-top, like they're proper muscly and proper fit now, because they're getting worked every day. There's Bailey, look at him. Hi Bailey. Yeah, he's a gorgeous boy. Absolutely gorgeous. Everybody else is out. Oh, the pigs are just having a bit of inside time, waiting for the paddock to be free again. Yeah. That there is shredded cardboard. So we actually bought a cardboard shredder late last year, so that we can shred all the boxes and stuff that we get here at the zoo, and we can use it for bedding, because it makes great bedding. It's super insulative, and obviously it breaks down really easily as well. So again, it's another way of recycling. And the animals love it, so we use it for bedding, we use it for enrichment, we use it for all kinds of stuff. And we're inundated with boxes all the time, because obviously we get so many deliveries in for toys in the toy shop, you know, just stuff. So yeah, we can make use of them and kind of recycle them in a better way. So yeah, pigs are enjoying it, as you can see. Peafowl out, enjoying the weather in their new enclosure. He's just showing off. That turkey is like, he's getting on a bit, but he's doing really well. What else has been happening? So Rosie and Lucas, the armadillos, have settled in really, really nicely into their new home. And yeah, fingers crossed that we're going to be able to breed them. There's not very many sort of breeding pairs of six-banded armadillos in the UK, so it would be great to kind of join that group. And we got a new species into our new nocturnal bit, and that are the Egyptian Jew Boa. So for anyone who hasn't seen or heard of a Jew Boa before, they're like a really small kind of rodent-y kangaroo thing. Like, you just can't describe them. It's like a weird animal that's kind of been collected together and smashed together with leftover bits. So we got them in their new enclosure last week. So they're doing really, really well. They're dead funny things, so we can't wait for you to see them when you come in. They are nocturnal, so that whole area is actually kind of dimmed down and quite dark. But it's just dimly lit, so you should be able to see them quite well. Super cool. The grey mouse lemurs, they're now homed in our new nocturnal bit, right next to the new Egyptian Jew Boa. So yeah, we're super excited to have them here. So that makes us having a total of 3 different lemur species here at the zoo. So that's the ring-tailed lemurs, red-fronted lemurs, and the grey mouse lemurs. Unfortunately, it has been a bit of a difficult few weeks. We've had to say goodbye to one of our longest lived residents that we've had here. We've had her since day one, and that is Foxy, the red fox. She was, we think, around 13 years old, which is quite old for a red fox. Red foxes only live for 1 to 3 years in the wild. So, you know, she had done really, really well. So it was a really, really heartbreaking decision having to make. But unfortunately, she was kind of growing a bit of a tumour that wasn't really going away, and it wasn't fair to have to take her to the vets and put her through that whole procedure because she was going slightly blind as well. So yeah, unfortunately we had to make that decision. So yeah, it broke all of us. But this is the enclosure that we have converted for Pinecone. So Pinecone, bless him, is trying to climb the tree at the moment. He's getting there. This corner of the zoo now is officially the smelliest part of the zoo, and that is because Pinecone, which is a North American tree porcupine, funnily enough, has the odour of human body odour, right? So if you come to this part of the zoo and you're like, oh god, I didn't put any deodorant on today, it's not you, don't worry, god, I can smell him now, and I'm like this far away from him. It's like proper stinky, like get in your nose and get stuck there forever body odour. Bless his little cotton socks. There he is sitting in the tree having a little look. He's like, me? Not me, surely. And obviously he's sharing this enclosure with Oscar the striped skunk, which has a whole nother odour of like really musky, like, yeah. So yeah, this is a proper sticky corner, so don't get paranoid if you come to this corner and it smells really bad. It's not you, it's them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk around. I hope that it kind of gave you a bit of a zoo fix for this week. Thank you again to everyone and your support. It's awesome. We wouldn't be able to kind of get up in the morning and continue without it. So thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please do so, because that will seriously help the zoo. The more subscribers we get, the more chance we have of actually being able to kind of generate some funds through YouTube, because obviously the zoo's closed right now, we're not getting any income. So every little helps, and if you could subscribe and kind of share or like our channel or however it works, that would be much appreciated. And if you ring the bell, then that means you'll get notifications as well. So when we do put new videos out, then you can get a notification straight away saying, bing, Northumberland Zoo, new video, awesome, tune in. So that would be really, really appreciated if you could do that. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.